What's this truck's name?
I have no idea yet. Dimples? Huh?
Dimples?
Dimples? Those things, they have them all over. That's working on them right now.
You know, they call Ford deadsides, but this might be a first Chevy deadside.
You get this in there, you think? It's a little thicker.
Maybe.
I mean, I just set that 5 on one side. Let me use that. So you have to look at it more.
It won't fit in there.
Yeah, that won't go that way. I don't know where to grab it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, it won't go deep enough.
I mean, I got some of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is where I'm gonna ride in the parade.
I don't think so. I guess if you can't.
Wash your feet on the drive shaft. Oh wait, it doesn't have one.
Here, this will go on there. This old rainbow.
Oh, yeah, but that's why this handle's broken. For doing stuff like that.
Sure is.
Are you running a dome light in this thing?
Running a hammer. It's a hammer light.
I need to hit the hammer. Hit the hammer on the head. Am I doing anything here? I need to buff this so it's shiny. What if I just hit right here? That's not gonna work. Old Dante.
Dimples.
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 Project.
Project Dimples.
So we're gonna, is that what we're calling it? I'm gonna start a new series on YouTube. It's time for it to make a return. Mike's not liking in here.
I'm not really buying into Dimples.
Well, it doesn't have to be the truck's name. It's just gonna be Project Dimples
Oh.
on YouTube.
Yeah, but then that's gonna turn into the name and you don't have a choice anymore.
Hey, bringing Dimples out to the cruise.
Right. Yeah, you gotta pick something you want. I mean, I didn't pick mine. But
Right, you didn't want that. You tried to name it something else. Oh, Old Blue. Like,
no, I
yeah, you said you called it Blue or Old Blue.
no, I said my father-in-law called it. My other truck. No,
When it was orange.
no, my blue truck.
Oh, you didn't ever name your truck, did you? I named it before you had a chance.
Yeah, you named it.
As it should be. Let me just fix this dent I put in here. I think I got this one good enough now. Nice awfully quiet.
Shut him down with the wrong
With what?
Dimples.
Dimples?
No, you don't like
You wanna load this back? Wanna load Dimples back up?
Yeah, as soon as the bodywork's done.
What about this one over here? Might need the extended reach. Oh. Can't get down that low. And my eyes are so blurry, I can't tell if that's a Dan or a sister. Dan had the old Mitsubishi looked at.
Oh,
I told him the head was no good. It was leaking oil on the cylinder. That's why it's misfiring, because it had a misfire code.
Oh.
Greg's Japanese.
Oh.
I told him it'd be like a couple grand to fix it, $400 or something. Apparently they know some mechanic. They're just gonna do half of that. I don't know. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, I was in the right area. You know what I haven't looked at is how much I'm messing up the dome light hole opening.
Fix that later. The cover goes over that. You're okay.
Gotta give it a twist.
You can put it down.
think that one's just gonna have to
Get a little.
Bondo action. Huh?
Why do they seem so hot?
We've really made some progress here already today. Next week we'll get back on.
In 2 months, Dimples will make a return.
Yeah. Stay tuned next month for the return.
You got one of them white chains you can go around and circle them all?
You can circle the whole truck.
You'd
Let me just give me the white paint, I'll paint it.
be like, oh, it'd be 1, 2, 3.
Why is this one so sharp and this one's so nice and round? Alright, well I'm stuck in here. Anything else I can do in here? Jim said this would be a good place to stand when you bodywork the roof. I was like, that's kind of high.
Yeah, a little high.
But it's not as bad as I thought. I imagined it being like bending over like this.
Right up until you step over and fall down.
Well, he's got that wood
I
upstairs.
got
he
those
brought
boards I
over.
brought home for that specific purpose that everybody was making fun of me for.
I didn't make fun of you. I was surprised you brought something home, but
Well, Mike was making fun of me and he kind of jumped in on it.
I don't really remember making fun of him.
He's like, oh, you want a bunch of scrap wood? I got a whole bunch more at home you can take.
No, I know I didn't say that because I don't have any scrap wood.
You know? Well, you offered some. I'm disappointed.
No, I said that there was a shed.
I was just gonna take it.
The whole shed.
Oh, I'm
no,
stuck.
that's a long drop now.
I'm getting scared. Can somebody carry me?
Just
You
put
need a
your
milk
knee
crate?
down and put another dimple in.
Just get a run at it and jump.
Right.
They're gonna jump in and see me.
Practice your jumping across.
There you go.
Wow, for that little leak, you would have never made it across.
Self-fulfilling.
I saw the body lines on these are kind of weird.
Oh, they roll backwards.
Right. Want to change it?
Well, maybe straight, huh?
Until people do the line with it, you know, they paint it the different colors.
Oh, right.
Down, it's like, whoa, that's crazy how far that drops.
Well, and then it goes, at the door, it goes the other direction. It's wider here than here.
No,
Yeah,
no.
this one is. I'll just start working on this part now. Got an issue here, 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 and here.
No. The issue's about here to there.
Basically, I usually skip this step and just DA over there, everything, and then Bondo it all. But if you have something that's pretty nice to start with, you can just block the epoxy first. See what you need.
I know what you mean, you need a can over there on the counter.
He said I need that can over there on the table. I said that's what I need. Why don't we just leave it like this and like put some logos on the door?
Nah.
ET, what do you think? He says so. Alright, well. We just gave Mike a place to work because he didn't have anywhere to do it, so we just sit back and watch.
You just didn't want to do a 15-minute drive to come over.
Jim's tired thinking about it, right? Did you bring your can of Bondo you started on?
Yep. It's right on the bench.
Did you see I redid my Bad Boy Club guy? He looks more real now.
I think you could have given him a little more.
He didn't have very much, I don't think. I did before, right here. It looks like, I was like, why does he have a lump in his forearm?
Popeye. Should have a little anchor on there.
How's it going so far?
Going pretty good. As you can tell by the way that it's going. How's your spot coming along down there?
No.
I don't understand why we're doing any of this. Mike apparently is not aware of the new trend in car building.
Which is?
Hack it out, make it look like crap, and be proud of it.
Be a lot cheaper.
I'm good.
You don't like the patina?
I never really liked
You don't like the rust
patina.
holes and no effort of making anything look halfway decent at all?
No.
Mike D, I said something, he was showing me a truck, and I like, oh, you should just paint that red patina, and he's like, I don't like patina. He's like, it's like, hey, he said, it's like showing everybody, hey, look what I can't do. And it's true, because there's no skill or effort or talent involved in any of that stuff. But I like some of it's okay, but it's like people have no pride in anything. It's like, hey, I just want to have this piece of junk and have fun, and I guess it's fun. I don't know. But that's what's hot right now. Then you get the people that think they're doing good, and they're making videos showing doing body work, saying they're making a show car, and doing all this stuff, and it's far from it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of like the people who buy like a 77 Nova and they're like, this is the coolest thing ever because it was the only thing they could afford.
Right, that's 4 doors and long beds. This is awesome, because that's all I could get. Therefore, they're better.
I mean, there might genuinely be some people who like long
I'm
beds,
sure there is.
but I think that's,
The 4 doors were never hot rods.
no. Those were the family cars.
And then the whole thing of calling 4 doors crew cabs to make them cool. It's like, no, it's not a crew cab, it's a freaking 4 door.
That's a family car.
Freiberger started that one, I think, with the crew cab Chevelles.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
like, oh my god, crew cab, huh? I don't have a problem with people that like them. I just like them because of what they are. Don't say they're better, because they're not. Did you ever watch a DD Speed Shop? I told you to watch
Yeah,
it.
I watched a couple episodes of it.
He's pretty entertaining, but he's a super hack.
Yeah.
And nothing, he has no effort into anything he does.
Him and his wife. His
Yeah.
wife's shooting the videos most of the time.
Yeah. Well, he got this, like, what year's that Nova he got?
Oh,
62 to 65 Nova.
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty beat up.
Yeah, and it's, you know, a 6-cylinder. He's calling it a hot rod.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's not a hot rod.
Everybody's doing that nowadays.
It's not a hot rod.
Even on the race cars, you have a hot rod.
Well, 60s,
It's not a hot rod. It's a race
60s,
car.
60s, 70s stuff is not. It's not hot rod.
Well, I mean, they could be hot rods, but I mean, maybe he's gonna make it into a hot rod, but it's not one now.
It's like muscle car.
I don't know. When I think hot rod, I think like
30s,
40s,
yeah.
maybe 50s, but not.
I mainly more meant because it was a 6-cylinder and it was stock, not a hot rod.
Oh,
I don't have a problem with it being called a hot rod, you know, once it's a
Well, he
gas.
was right though about the price. What did he pay? Like $5 grand?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty decent nowadays.
right.
yeah. I mean, I guess I still kind of consider the Nova a muscle car, even when it
It is.
had a 6-cylinder.
Well, it is now. It wasn't. It was a grandma's car.
It was a grandma
I want a little light on the hard.
car in the muscle car era. What grit are you sanding with?
880.
80 grits, all you need nowadays. No more 36. You could go over it with 120 after the 80 grit.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do. Sometimes I just poly over
Well,
it.
isn't like 36 grit more for like stripping?
It's more for nothing nowadays. It used to be because Bondo was so hard to sand, you
Ah.
have to use 36 grit.
Gotcha.
Not so much now.
Fighting with the sandpaper.
Yeah. Like Mike said, it doesn't stick to the block. It sticks to everything
Sticks
else.
to the floor really well.
There's still old epoxy on this bedside.
Oh no, there isn't.
Yeah, there is. What do you think this is?
Oh yeah, the bedside did have some because it was all DA. Remember when?
Anywho. You'll find that about perfect.
Let's go over here and inspect Mike's work.
Yeah, why don't you go see what Mike's doing?
I'm waiting for my stuff to be ready to sand. It's not ready yet.
Working on the inside here.
You know what you do? You need to have two areas going at one
I
time.
know I do. I know I do.
That way you're never
I just
waiting.
chose not to because I gotta leave pretty quick.
Oh. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Alright, McFly.
Where's your dust masks?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Mike didn't provide any?
I wasn't on the list.
What was on the list?
Not dust mask. But it is now.
I showed everybody what was on the list.
You have a list?
I showed them the fridge.
Oh. Mountain Dew Zeros.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
A chew. never really filmed anything, an introduction about this project. It's my buddy Mike's truck. He suckered me into helping with the bodywork. He lives like 20 minutes from here. I hate driving to his house, so I just had him bring it up here. So it would just be here and I can work on it whenever, instead of driving there, like after work, which would never happen. So here it is. I don't know technically what year this is, but 67, 68. It's got all the Porterbuilt stuff on it. And yeah. So it is in epoxy. Gonna cover the whole thing with Bondo. Put it in poly. And then it's going back to his house. He's taking it from there. So yeah, stuff like that. Same thing on this that we did on wrong side. Nothing fits on these. You can see all the cutting and welding that's had to been done to get anything halfway close. I think he's went through like 2 cabs, try to find one decent. A few sets of doors, rockers, all the typical stuff. Anyway, he's going to be doing the inside of the bed because I don't want to do that. And he's going to be making this transition between the tailgate skin and the bedsides. So I also do not want to do that, and I hate these. I'd much rather have a tailgate and a bumper. I don't like the smooth one-piece deals, but that's what it is. So yeah, got started a little bit yesterday, and I work better and faster when I'm by myself, so while there's nobody here, I'm going to try to bust some of this out. Alright, I'm going to do something. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm blocking the epoxy 120. See where all the low spots are. Just get an idea of what she's looking like. And try to give you an idea of what she's looking like. Anywho, I got this top part blocked out with 120. It's not bad. It's got some lows and stuff. After I saw what was going on, I just went and scuffed up everything by hand, and I'm gonna skim coat this whole top. I'll try to film doing that. This is kind of a stupid area because you can see how it angles to the bedside to this. Have I mentioned that these are dumb? So that is never going to be straight. If it was straight, this bedside would be an inch of Bondo on the ends. So that's going to just have to kind of, do whatever it's going to do there. And but this we want to be straight, so we're going to skim coat that. Sometimes when I'm trying to figure out how much mud I'm going to need to do an area, I'll put some on my board without hardener in it, and I'll walk over to it and I'll pretend like, yeah, I'm spread. Just visualize spreading this on there. That doesn't seem like it's enough. Come back, get a little more. Stuff like that. If it's not enough, you can do it in 2 sections. Sometimes I don't even sand it. I'll just lay one side out, come back, mix some more, and lay the other side out while the first side is not cured yet. But That's too much hardener. So I might not make this one because that's gonna dry faster than I'd like. This is what's known as too much hardener. I'd show you how to mix this so you never have a single pinhole ever, but that's not possible. Doesn't matter how you mix it, you're gonna have pinholes. Doesn't matter what the can says. Could also be that I just don't know what I'm doing. It's very possible. I try to mix in a circular whipping motion, putting as much air in it as I can. Sometimes I'll take the air blower in one hand and blow into it while I'm mixing it with the other. And then you want to make sure you don't get it thoroughly mixed and you have streaks of hardener still in your filler while you apply it. At least that's what I've seen. So I assume that's the right way to do it. This guy's an idiot. Alright, let's just see what happens here. Put some on there like that. Put some on there like that. Put them on there like that. Also, try to get a spreader that's got a groove in it. That way your filler has lines all over the place. At least that's what I did. Sure, come back and put some down here. Why not just go like that? I could probably stretch this and make it enough to do the whole thing. I don't know if it's going to dry on me before that happens. Judging from how it feels, it's a possibility. If you're doing an area like this and it looks like you're going to run out, just steal some from where you already put it. Like here, don't have enough. Come back, take some from there, bring it over here, scrape across the top where you didn't want it in the first place. Look at that. Free Bondo. The only reason I put a piece of tape down here is no real reason. So I hope that helps. I just like having a clean edge, not a bunch of Bondo hanging off it. Even though you can sand it off after, it doesn't really matter. I just like wasting tape. I told Mike to buy tape, he bought tape, so I'm gonna use it. Also, when you get it done, go ahead and keep messing with it until you screw it up when it starts to dry. It is starting to dry. So I hope this was helpful. I don't know why it would have been, but you never know. Some people just like watching Bondo get spread. I like watching it much more than doing it myself. And there you be. Extra. If you have somewhere you can put this, go ahead and do that. I don't really, but I'll put it here just because. Not really sure how this is going to turn out right here on the corners. Probably perfect would be my guess. All right, looks like somebody guessed perfectly. So good job there. And yeah, we'll be back when we sand that, maybe. I don't know, you want to see that? I don't. So if I can find my sanding block, let's block this out. It's up here. I'll be right back. Found it. 80 grit. Bondo this hard as a rock. Been an hour since I spread it. Oh, that's too much work. See, went through right here. That's supposed to be the edge of a tailgate. Wouldn't be an issue. But no, right now it's the peak of a hill that dives down that way afterwards. You get the idea. No one's gonna watch all this. I'll show you when I'm done. yeah, I hammered down those as much as I could. Wipe some more mud on top. Did a quick block back here. And you can see everything I can see. Have I mentioned that, no, never mind. Yeah, it dives off pretty hard from here over each side. Obviously something in the middle going on here. So yeah, I'm thinking cut here and there and there and there. I don't think putting a tailgate on this bed's an option anymore. Anyway, I'm just hating because I hate these. I mean, if it was a 95 Toyota, it'd be alright. Man, Mike's gonna be pissed. He's tired of hearing about this. So anyway, I'm gonna block those out, see how that turned out, and then I'm just gonna DA that. There's no point in blocking that anymore. And then spread that whole thing. So that's where we're ending this weekend. This bedside is done. I went 2 rounds of hammering this. Wasn't getting quite there, so I ended up taking a cutoff wheel and grinding down the high spots very carefully because I didn't want to go through because that's the edge of the bedside. Obviously, I don't know what's going on there, so did all I could there, and you can see how many layers I have. I'm trying to slowly build this up to this high edge here. And then I didn't get started on that, but that's the next spot. So it's been great talking to you. Have a nice week and stuff.